I remember when I was a younger Christian, after I was filled with the Spirit, and I said, Lord, it'll be a great privilege for me if I can have some of the experiences that you had when you were on earth, what Paul called the fellowship of his sufferings. That's a great phrase, the fellowship of his sufferings. Those are the dealers who give us oil. And that's the thing that will help us to endure. If you go through the fellowship of his sufferings, I'll tell you, you'll have a vessel of oil inside you that will keep you going in the deepest darkness until Jesus comes again. You'll be having songs in the night, however dark the night is. And I remember, when you pray a prayer like that, you don't know, God may answer it. You may suddenly find yourself in a situation where. So about 22 years ago, some religious people took me to court for some of the things I stood for and proclaimed, which they didn't like. And it was pretty bad. They wanted to file some charges against me and get me imprisoned and all that. Actually imprisoned. They gave me a court letter saying that this is to imprison you, etc. Anyway, so I was scared. I'll tell you honestly, I was scared because I'd never been in a court in my life, and particularly with this type of criminal charge and completely false charges. And the first day I walked into court with this fear in my heart, the very first day, the Lord said to me something that really comforted me. It's amazing how God comes to you in your hour of need and said, don't be afraid. Religious people took me to court before they took you. Look for my footsteps here and walk in them. I'll never forget that, what the Lord said to me nearly 22 years ago. And I said, what are those footsteps, Lord? Footsteps of faith and love. Like they say, left, right in the military. Faith and love. Faith in a Father in heaven who has in great wisdom ordained this trial for you. Never lose that faith. Who never allows anything, who's in control of all the circumstances, who has allowed this, accept it. And love towards those accusers of yours who hate you, who accuse you. Walk in faith in your Father and love towards people. Faith and love throughout this time, and you will come out triumphant. And I tell you, that's what strengthened me that very first day. I stood without fear in my heart before the magistrate, and I was the happiest person there, happier than my accusers and happier than everybody else. It was an amazing experience. I found that's helped me through the years. I have to really thank those people who took me to court. They made me a stronger Christian. They gave me what Bible study didn't give me. They gave me something which going to many meetings didn't give me, something more. Songs in the night, following the Lamb wherever he goes. Don't be afraid, dear brothers and sisters. If the Lord takes you through a hard path, loneliness perhaps. For example, there are some people